this time we introduce into evidence States Exhibit 39 and 40.
Okay, any renewed previous objections?
Yes.
Okay, same ruling, they'll be admitted.
And Detective, I'm going to show you what's been marked States Exhibit 41A and B. Do you recognize this DVD? Did I ask you to take a look at it and then make your initials on it prior to coming to court today?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you recognize your initials and the day that you signed it?
I do, ma'am.
And does this CD States Exhibits number 41A through B, does that contain a fair and accurate depiction of the events that occurred at Teasers nightclub on June 23rd of 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you check the time, date and time stamp of this video?
I did.
Did it have an accurate time stamp?
No, I did not.
How much was the video off from the real time?
7 minutes and 23 seconds.
And how did you determine that it was off 7 minutes and how many seconds, sir?
23.
23 seconds. How did you determine that?
I personally pulled this video myself, so it would be, I would go on time.gov on one of my devices and compare it to the live view timestamp to see the difference.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd also introduce into evidence States Exhibit 41A through B.
Any objection?
Okay.
Okay, admitted.
I'm going to first show you States Exhibit 39. What is that a photograph of, or a map of?
That is a satellite overhead view of Teasers Gentlemen's Club.
And what is the address of Teasers Gentlemen Club?
9700 North Nebraska.
That located here in Tampa, Florida?
Correct.
And what county?
Hillsborough County.
Going to publish 41A through B. Let's start with 41A. Did you do a composite that merged two different cameras?
Correct.
And where are the cameras located at Teasers nightclub?
They have two on the front, one on the west side of the building and one on the north side of the building that basically capture 3/4 of the building.
And what is this camera angle that we're looking at first?
This is at the south east corner of the building pointing west, and it covers the front door. To the right there, that gray door, that's the front entry into the club.
And what is the timestamp? And can you give us what the correct actual time would be?
Yeah, the timestamp's 2:16:50 right now, and it's 7 minutes and 23 seconds slow, so the correct time frame would be closer to 2:24, 2:25.
What are we looking at now?
This is the first time the Silver Cruise is seen on camera arriving in the area. I'm sorry, the second time the Silver Cruise is arriving into the area. Correct time would be 2:24, 2:25 as well.
At some point, did you speed up the footage to make it go faster?
Yes.
Other than increasing the speed, is there any other alterations that have been made to this video?
No.
Detective Ramos, what's happening at this point in the video?
Top right there from the Silver Cruise, we see defendant Isaiah Chance exit the driver's side, and co-defendant Alicia Andrews exit the front passenger seat, and they are now walking through the parking lot together.
And what is at the direction and in which they are walking?
They are walking now southbound through the west side of the parking lot towards Castle Street, towards where the front would be.
The front entrance to Teasers?
Correct.
What's going on at this point?
The co-defendant Isaiah Chance is manipulating a cellular device.
Later on in your investigation, did you determine whose cellular device he was manipulating?
Yes, that of co-defendant Alicia Andrews.
And is that a device that he was just shown holding up to his ear or his face?
Yeah, he appears to be holding it up to his mouth area.
Again, are these snippets of video, are they chronologically in time?
Yes.
And in looking at this again at the front door to Teasers, where in relation to this video would be that back parking lot area?
To the top center. So if you're looking past the gentleman in the blue hat, all these gentlemen where the speed limit sign is at, it says 25, that's the back parking lot area where the defendants are at.
And do you see that there is security or bouncers that are manning the door?
Yes.
Okay. And at this point, can you see the victim in this particular video?
Yes.
What's he wearing?
A red beanie hat, a white t-shirt, and red shorts being patted down right now.
And being patted down by whom?
The bouncer working in the door.
And again, this is snippets of video. Did you watch the entirety of video footage during this time period for all of these cameras?
I did, yes, ma'am.
What are we seeing now, and what time is it?
This is after the victim enters. This is the defendants, Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance, walking back to the cruise.
Going back to that camera showing the front door, did you ever see Alicia Andrews or Isaiah Chance ever come up to that front door in all of the video footage of the front door?
No, they did not.
Did you ever see the defendant Alicia Andrews and the defendant Isaiah Chance ever go up to any of those bouncers or doormen at that front door?
No, they did not.
Did they ever enter Teasers nightclub that night, June 23rd of 2024, during this time period?
No, they did not.
What's going on at this point?
The Silver Cruise is leaving the parking lot.
And what are we seeing in this clip of the front door again?
And this is fast forwarded now approximately 20-30 minutes when the victim's exiting.
At this point, had we ever seen the black Chevy Impala that we had seen connected with the three shooters at Home to Suites?
Not up to this point.
And again, this is earlier in the night than when the Home to Suites video was shown. Is that correct?
Correct.
What are we seeing now?
Now we're seeing in the top right corner, we're seeing the black Impala for the first time in the Teasers cameras. It's arriving in the parking lot around the same time that the victim is exiting out of the front door.
And at this point, had the silver Chevy Cruze already came and parked, went up to the area around the door, and then gone back into the vehicle and left?
Correct.
What's being seen in this angle?
This is another angle of that black Impala there in the top right, circling the parking lot and making its way back out onto Castle to the front of the club.
What can you see now?
The black Impala is now traveling on Castle, and it's at this point it's stopped directly in front of the Charger.
So the victim's vehicle, the Charger, is now closely connected to where that black Chevy Impala is that correct?
Yes.
Did anybody from the black Chevy Impala ever get out at that point?
No.
And you watched all of the video footage from all of those angles, various angles around Teasers, the parking lot, the front entrance?
I did.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit number 40. This is a diagram again of the the victim's vehicles, as well as the arrival of the black Chevy Impala and the silver Chevy Cruze.
Correct.
Can you explain the diagram and what the arrows and the rectangles mean in this diagram?
Sure. Similar to the last one we saw, the three green boxes at the bottom of the building there represent the victim's vehicle and his two entourage vehicles. And then the blue arrows represent the silver Chevy Cruze, the suspect silver Chevy Cruze. It comes in off of Castle, drives northbound along the west side there, and then backs into a spot where it's designated by a blue box. As we saw in the video, two people, co-defendants, Isaiah Chance and the defendant, Alicia Andrews, get out of the vehicle. Those are the blue dots representing their walk path. At some point, they align with the south of the building there and then walk back towards the vehicle. And then they drive out onto Castle, onto Nebraska. As the victim is exiting, we see the red arrows represent the path of travel for the suspect black Impala. It arrives southbound on Nebraska, makes a right into the north side of the parking lot there, drives around the parking lot, comes out onto Castle, at one point positioning itself directly in front of the victim's Dodge Charger on Castle.
Approximately what time is the victim's party arriving, the victim in the Dodge Charger and the two other vehicles in his party? Approximately what time does it get to Teasers?
The victim's Dodge Charger arrives in between 2:22 to 2:26 time frame. I believe one of the other vehicles arrived a little bit earlier, around 1:41.
And then approximately what time does the silver Chevy Cruze with Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance arrive at Teasers?
In the general area, approximately 2:15. We first see it on camera at 2:17, and then when it does the motion where it parks, it's 2:24.
And that's 2:15, 2:17 a.m. of June 23rd of 2024?
Correct.
And then approximately what time does the silver Chevy Cruze leave?
Approximately 2:31.
And approximately what time does the black Chevy Impala arrive at this location, this area?
Approximately 2:55.
What time does the victim's vehicle leave?
Around that same time, 2:55.
Now, you said that this had been the second time that the silver Chevy Cruze had been in the area.
Correct.
How do you know that?
I watched all of the footage.
And at some point, did you also review the cell site location information of Sean Gathright for his phone?
Correct.
Did you do cell phone mapping of Sean Gathright's phone?
I did.
And based on the cell site mapping of Sean Gathright's phone, had he, whether or not in a black Impala or silver Chevy Cruze, had he been to this location, Teasers off of Nebraska Avenue, earlier in the evening on June 22nd of 2024?
Yes.
When did his cell phone show to be in the vicinity of this Teasers nightclub on June 22nd of 2024?
Approximately 10:30 p.m.
And how long was it in this area, this vicinity?
Approximately 30 minutes.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 94C7. This is a celebrated extraction from Sean Gottfried's phone. Do you see that?
Yes.
And can you tell us what time is being shown at the timestamp over here?
In number one is 6/22/24 at 2:55 p.m. And number two is 6/22/24 at 10:03 p.m.
Oh, actually, I meant to go here to two. I apologize.
No problem.
Is this what you were referring?
Yes, this is, so the time frame between 10 and 10:30 that his device was in the vicinity of Teasers Club was 6/22/24, yes.
And then did you also obtain or have other detectives obtain video footage from Truth 18?
Correct.
I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification States Exhibit 42. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
And is that a map that is containing Truth 18 and the location?
Correct.
I'm going to show you this diagram, States Exhibit 43. Is this a diagram that, again, where you diagram out the parties, including the arrival of the victim and the silver Chevy Cruze, as well as the black Chevy Impala?
Correct.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
Detective, I'm going to show you States Exhibit 44. Have you previously looked at this video of Truth 18?
Yes.
And was there detectives with your unit that were tasked with obtaining this video footage?
Yes.
And was Truth 18, was that located in a plaza that contained a hair salon and some other businesses?
Correct.
And was that, did you view this video?
I did.
Did it fairly and accurately show the location outside of Truth 18, including the plaza, the parking lot, as well as the entrance to Truth 18?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Did you ask the detectives, in particular Detective Klein, to confirm the timestamp of that video footage?
Yes, I did.
Was that timestamp accurate?
No, it was not.
How off was the timestamp for the Truth 18 video?
22 hours, 45 minutes, and 9 seconds fast.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd introduce also into evidence States Exhibit 44.
Any objection? Okay, admitted. It's 44 is what she admitted. I'm assuming she's going to.
Detective, what is located in States Exhibit 42?
This is a satellite overhead image of the Truth 18 Plaza on the south side of the road there, bottom left.
What is the physical address of Truth 18?
4819 East Bush Boulevard.
Is that located here in Tampa, Florida?
It is.
What county is it located in?
Hillsborough.
And can you tell us where is the entrance of, or where is Truth 18 located in this photo? You want to point it out for us.
Yeah, it's this two-story building there at the bottom left of the screen, signified by the red dot, and Truth 18 is on the second floor of that building.
Okay. And do the cameras that are located in this strip plaza, does it show the parking lot to Truth 18 as well as the stairwell that leads up to where Truth 18, the entrance is on the second floor?
Correct.
Detective, can you see the timestamp?
Okay, it's really loud. I'm sure the court reporter can't hear because I can barely hear. I'll just pause it momentarily, get the volume down.
Detective, can you tell us what's happening at this point?
Yes, the victim's entourage had arrived to the parking lot, and they parked, and at this point, some of the entourage is loitering in the parking lot on the bottom of the screen there. Leo Albritton, Camille Bentley, some gentlemen off to the right.
And can you tell where those vehicles are related to the victim's party?
Yes, there is one on the north side of the screen, Armani Turner's Hyundai, and then the black Nissan Altima, and then the victim's Charger's off screen to the right.
Slightly off screen, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then what are we seeing here?
We are seeing the victim and his entourage walking up the stairs up to the front of Truth 18 that's off to the right there.
And approximately what time is it, converting the time to real time?
This was approximately 3:27 a.m.
And this is occurring after the victims had already been to Teasers nightclub, is that correct?
Correct.
What's going on now?
The victim is starting a live stream on his Instagram.
And is that the Instagram video that we saw earlier?
Yes.
What's being viewed now on the video?
This is a recording of that Instagram live stream that he posted on his stories.
What are we seeing in this video?
Silver Cruise, top left, arriving.
And what can we see here?
The Silver Cruise, the bottom wheelbase of it just made a right onto the street to the east of the Truth 18 Plaza.
Now, again, in this video, did you increase the speed?
Yes.
And other than increasing the speed, is there any alterations that are being made?
No.
And can you still barely see the silver Chevy Cruise in the
Yeah.
top of the video?
Yes, right in the top. It's trying to park and just now went off view.
Okay, what can we see now?
This is defendant Alicia Andrews and co-defendant Isaiah Chance walking from the top right through the parking lot.
And where is the victim's party at this point?
They are inside or at the top of the landing.
And again, did you watch all of the video footage and angles that were in this strip plaza as well as the door leading up to Truth 18?
Correct.
Did the defendant, Alicia Andrews or Isaiah Chance, ever go up those stairs and enter into Truth 18 that night?
No, they did not.
And this is the video footage that shows the door and entrance to Truth 18, is that correct?
Correct.
Did they ever come up those stairs?
No.
What's going on at this point?
At this point, the victim and his entourage are leaving Truth 18.
At this point in time, had you seen the black Chevy Impala yet?
No.
Okay, what are we seeing here?
The black Chevy Impala arriving. It's pulling into the Enterprise parking lot there in the top left.
And is this the first time that we have seen the black Chevy Impala at this location?
Correct.
Detective, can you still see where the black Chevy Impala is at this point?
Yeah, just backed out of a spot, and it's now driving out onto a bush. Shooting across in northbound on that street.
And where is Truth 18 in relation to this camera angle?
Top right off the screen.
And what can we see now?
The black Impala has returned and is now at the stop sign facing southbound.
And is that in the upper right-hand corner of the screen?
Correct.
What are we seeing in this video screen?
This is from the first floor, pointing northeast. At the very top center of the screen is actually that intersection where the Impala ultimately stops at the stop sign. But this is the victim's entourage going to their vehicles.
Okay. Can you get up and kind of point where that intersection is, just so the jury knows where to look?
Sure. At some point in the top center, there's a stop bar there, and that's where the black Impala will be visible for a little bit while it's stationed there. There's the Impala, top center.
Again, right at that intersection, almost in the center of the screen at the top.
Correct.
Okay, what are we seeing here?
The victim and his entourage originally went east in the parking lot. They made a U-turn and came back west. So what we're seeing them is now coming back. This is taken from McRae's Ultima. They're going to come out of the parking lot, go onto Bush, where they can only make a right to go east. And in the top left of the screen, you'll see a left turn lane. They'll get into that left turn lane so they can make a U-turn to go back west on Bush towards McKinley. There's the victim's Charger in the turn lane, followed by Armani Turner's Nissan Altima making the U-turn. And then
What
Taylor
vehicles?
McRae's Nissan Altima.
Okay. Okay. Do you know at this point where, what is this, are we now going to where the USF poll cam is?
Yeah, yes, correct.
How far is the Truth 18 nightclub from Home to Suites on McKinley?
Approximately around a mile. It's so you have Fowler here, and then the very next major cross is Bush. So Truth 18 is near Bush and McKinley.
And what are we seeing here?
This is the victim and his entourage making a U-turn at McKinley and 40th, getting ready to go into the Home to Suites.
And this is the same video from the USF poll cam that we saw earlier, is that correct?
Yes.
show you state authority into evidence 75C6 from the iCloud, Apple iCloud of the defendant Alicia Andrews. Do you recognize this?
Yes, I do.
And this was a screenshot that was recovered from her iCloud. What is this? What is this a screenshot of?
So this is a screenshot of the camera pointing at the front of Truth 18, the two-story building, with the lit up top portion there being the club.
In viewing the video footage from Truth 18 and the parking lot, did you see this gentleman in that coverage?
Yeah, I was able to align the video footage and saw where that gentleman was walking through the parking lot to get the time of when this photo was captured.
Okay, and what was the approximate time of that?
It was in the time frame that Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance were there for a little bit after 4 a.m.
And this would have been taken from her device, is that correct?
Correct.
And it is pointing in the direction, is this up here, what is this area?
So that's the top of the stairs where the victim came up. That's that area there.
And can you see that there are actually people up in that area at that time?
Yes.
And when you compared it to the video footage of the parking lot where you saw this gentleman, where was the victim's party at this time?
Most of them were inside.
And how close in time was it to when the victim and his party went up those stairs and entered into Truth 18?
Approximately 10 to 15 minutes.
So whoever was holding her device actually took a photo of the door, is that correct?
Correct.
Sustained. So rephrase your question.
Yes, Your Honor. The person holding Alicia Andrews' phone did what at that time to get the photo?
Took a photo, captured it. Yeah.
And what area in particular?
The front of Truth 18.
And that would have been after the victim had entered in through Truth 18?
Correct.
At some point during your investigation, did you make contact with Alicia Andrews?
Yes.
When did you make contact with her?
In July. I can't recall the exact date, either the 7th or the 9th.
And how long were you with her?
Approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Is Alicia Andrews, is she present in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Can you please point to her and describe what she's wearing?
Yes, she's the young lady at this table here to my right wearing the brown sweater in the center there.
Your Honor, may the record reflect he's identified the defendant.
The record shall so reflect.
Did you also make contact with Isaiah Chance?
I did.
And what day did you make contact with Isaiah Chance during the course of your investigation?
The first time, early hours of June 28th.
I'm going to show you it's been marked for identification, States Exhibit 35A and B. Do you recognize States 35A and 35B?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And do both of those photographs fairly and accurately depict Isaiah Chance?
Yes, they do, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd introduce into evidence States Exhibit 35A and 35B.
Any objection? Admitted.
Detective, who is depicted in 35A?
This is co-defendant Isaiah Chance.
I'm going to show you 35B, who's depicted in 35B.
Again, co-defendant Isaiah Chance.
And where does 35B come from?
This is from a Ring camera located at the Airbnb that the defendant stayed at during their time in Tampa.
You said that they stayed at a Tampa Airbnb, is that correct?
Correct.
What is the address of that Airbnb?
can I reflect? It's Gazebo Pond Lane. I don't know the exact numerical, though.
Yes, if it'll help refresh your recollection.
Please. $3703 Gazebo Pond Drive, Unit 1202.
That located here in Tampa, Florida?
Yes.
What county?
Hillsborough.
How far is this Airbnb from Teasers nightclub?
Approximately a couple miles.
How far is this Tampa Airbnb at 3703 Gazebo Lane, Tampa, Florida, from Truth 18?
Approximately 1 mile.
How did you determine that the defendants were staying at this Tampa Airbnb?
From evidence extracted from co-defendant Rashad Murphy's phone.
I'm going to ask you about Mr. Murphy's phone, but at some point you had said that he was stopped in Gwinnett County, is that correct?
Correct.
And you were alerted by the Georgia authorities that both he as well as the Silver Chevy Cruise were taken into custody in Gwinnett County, Georgia, is that correct?
Correct.
And can you refresh my, and refresh the jury's recollection, when did that occur?
That happened the early morning hours of June 26, 3 days after the homicide.
And you had the assistance of the Gwinnett County Police Department, is that correct?
Correct.
At some point, was there a phone that was confiscated by a Detective Carter with the Gwinnett County Police Department?
Correct.
And at some point, was there an extraction and a search warrant that was done on that phone?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it a phone that was actually in the possession of Rashad Murphy?
Correct.
And what is your understanding as to the ownership of that particular phone that was taken into custody by Detective Carter?
It's a phone that him and his girlfriend Charmaine Steiger mutually share.
And you said that there was an extraction that was done, is that correct?
Correct.
And part of that extraction was that information that was collected by Detective Carter, was that relayed to you?
Yes, it was.
And in it, was there a message between that phone and a person named Anthony who owned an Airbnb in Tampa?
Correct.
At this time, we introduce into evidence States Exhibit 110A through 110G.
Any objection?
No, good.
Admitted.
Detective, did you receive all of the copies of the photographs and emails that Detective Carter sent you involved in this investigation?
I did.
And I'm going to first show you what's already into evidence, 65A through G. you recognize this?
I do.
And this particular photograph has the metadata from the extraction, is that correct?
Correct.
You also obtained copies, is that correct, that were a little bit more clear, is that correct?
Correct.
And is 110A a photograph, another photograph of what is depicted in 65A?
Correct.
And is that, what is that in 110A?
That is a photograph of the Florida driver's license of co-defendant Davion Murphy.
And that was a photograph that was on that shared phone of Rashad Murphy and Charmaine Steiger, is that correct?
Correct.
I'm going to show you 110B. Is that another screenshot of a story that was captured on that shared phone of Rashad Murphy and Charmaine Steiger?
Correct.
Okay. And what exactly is being shown?
A crime scene with a song tagged to it.
And Young and Ace, did that come to have meaning in the course of your investigation?
It did.
And how was that relevant to your investigation?
Young and Ace is one of the prominent rappers of the rival gangs that rival the victim's gang.
I'm going to show you 110C. Is this a photograph that was captured on that phone that was in Rashad Murphy's possession?
Correct.
And how is this relevant to your investigation?
It shows a photograph of two rifles on the floor there.
And were there two AR rifles that were used in this particular case?
Correct.
And I'm going to show you 110D. Is this another enlarged copy of the photo exhibits that Detective Carter sent you from the extraction of Rashad Murphy's phone?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
And how is this relevant to your particular investigation?
The person depicted in this photo is wearing similar clothing to that scene of one of the shooters at our scene.
And did you request of Detective Drabeck to actually do and recover a video from Walmart where Rashad Murphy was buying certain items?
Correct.
And did you get a copy of that Walmart video?
Yes.
And when was Rashad Murphy in that Walmart video up in Jacksonville?
On the evening of Friday the 21st.
So he's wearing this clothing that Friday before the homicide, is that correct?
Correct.
And did you see the video footage of how he was dressed at that Walmart?
Yes.
And was that similar clothing as to how one of the gunmen was dressed in the Home to Suites video?
Yes.
And 110E, what is that a photo of?
A screenshot of a contact in the phone, Gutta Man, with the number 904-309-4707.
And then was another exhibit that you got from Detective Carter, State's Exhibit 110G. Is that again a reproduction, an exact copy of the email that you saw that she provided you from the extraction of Rashad Murphy's phone?
Correct.
Can you tell me when this is dated?
Yes, so this is approximately 3:55 a.m. on the 22nd, so the early morning hours of Saturday, June 22nd, 2024.
Okay, and our homicide occurred when again?
Approximately 4:39 a.m. on June 23rd, 2024.
Okay. And does this have the name of this is sent through an Airbnb app, is that correct?
Correct.
And does this owner, is this shown at the top who the owner is?
Correct.
Did you yourself determine who the owner of the Airbnb that is in Tampa, who that is?
Yes.
And who is that person?
Anthony Alava.
At some point during your investigation, did you interview Anthony Alava?
I did.
Where does Mr. Alava reside?
Out of state.
How did you conduct an interview of Mr. Alava?
Over the phone.
And was he cooperative in this investigation?
He was.
Did he provide you information about that Airbnb?
Yes.
And is that this, when he's referring to this Lagoon Oasis check-in, is that the Airbnb that you just testified to that is at 3703 Gazebo Lane here in Tampa, Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
And part of this email exchange, Mr. Alava is requiring what as a part of the requirement in order for Rashad Murphy to get that Airbnb here in Tampa?
A picture of his driver's license.
And was a picture of his driver's license also obtained as part of that exchange that came from the extraction of the phone that was in Rashad Murphy's possession?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that a driver's license, a Florida driver's license of Rashad Murphy?
Correct.
At some point, did you actually receive from Mr. Alava video footage from the Ring camera for the time frame of when those people, or when whoever it was that rented that Airbnb here in Tampa?
Yes.
What time period was covered for the rental of that Airbnb here in Tampa?
The afternoon to evening of the Saturday the 22nd to the afternoon of Sunday the 23rd.
Not only did you get video footage from Mr. Alava of the Ring camera, did you yourself go to that Airbnb and take video footage of the Airbnb and the surrounding backyard and the parking lot of the Airbnb?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Where is the Ring camera located at that Airbnb on 3703 Gazebo Lane, or Gazebo Lane in Tampa, Florida?
It's at the front door if you're looking at the door off to the left.
Is there any other Ring camera on that property?
No.
I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification, States Exhibit number, oh, first let me show you. At this time, we've introduced into evidence States Exhibit 60 and States Exhibit 61A, B, 1 through 5.
Okay, vetted.
And Judge, it's actually 61A through B, 1 through 5.
Okay.
Detective, can you show us what is being shown in this video of 60?
Yeah, we just saw the front door with the camera off to the left, and now I'm walking around to the south side of the building to get to the only other door to that unit. These are some parking spaces on the south side of.
And is this behind where that Airbnb is?
Correct. It's the second unit in, so this is the back gate door to that unit.
And do you have to walk down this grassy dirt path to get there?
Correct.
Is there a timestamp on this video?
Yes, bottom right, 1955.
And is that an accurate timestamp?
It is.
And what's being shown here?
A defendant, Alicia Andrews, came up to the door, appeared to knock on it, and then turned around and walked away.
And what's the approximate time?
1956 now. This is defendant, Alicia Andrews, walking into the Airbnb.
Detective, does this have audio?
Yes.
I'm going to replay it with the audio. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pause it right there. So did you obtain all of the Ring video activations for this front door from Anthony Alava?
I did.
Okay. And is this on June 22nd of 2024, going into the early mornings of June 23rd of 2024, is there any other video footage of anyone captured on this front door Ring camera?
No.
Okay. Based on your investigation, did you determine more than just Alicia Andrews, who's
Rephrase.
based on your investigation, did you determine how many people were at that Airbnb during the course of June 22nd of 2024 and June 23rd of 2024?
Yes.
How many people were there?
5 people.
Who were those 5 people?
The defendants in this case, Alicia Andrews and her co-defendants, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gaithright, Davion Murphy, and Rashad Murphy.
You see that at the time when Miss Andrews is first shown, what was the approximate time on this video where she's seen knocking and then shortly thereafter entering into the Airbnb?
Knocking approximately 7:55 p.m. on the 22nd and entering 7:56 p.m. on the 22nd.
Did you also obtain a search warrant for the defendant's phone records, her cell site information, and time in advance for her cell phone?
I did.
And in one of these videos, can you actually see her holding a pink phone?
Yes.
And based on your looking at the timing advance records of Miss Andrews' phone, did you determine when she arrived in the area of this Airbnb, and does it correspond with her entering into this particular Airbnb?
Yeah, her phone arrived into the vicinity of the Airbnb at approximately 7:52 p.m., 3 minutes before the activation on the Ring.
Okay. Did you also obtain cell phone records for the co-defendant in this case and boyfriend to the defendant, Isaiah Chance?
Yes.
And what about Sean Gaithright?
Yes.
And were you able to get cell site information, location data for both Isaiah Chance and Sean Gaithright's phone?
Yes.
And what time did both of their phones approximately arrive at this location?
Both of their phones arrived around the same time, 7:52 p.m.
And is there no other activation of this front door other than the defendant, Alicia Andrews, entering into this Airbnb?
On the 22nd, no.
Okay. And do you see if there, can you tell me what is shown in this front door angle where she immediately knocks and then eventually comes back?
Yes, so this camera is pointing east from the building to the parking spaces in front of the unit.
Okay. Are there any parking spaces that are open and empty for somebody to park in?
3 that I can see.
Do you ever see a black Chevy Impala pull up to this townhome?
No.
Do you ever see a silver Chevy Cruze pull up to this townhome?
No.
Did you have a phone record for the co-defendant Davian Murphy?
Yes.
And were you able to get cell site location and data information from Davian Murphy's phone?
Yes.
Does it show his phone arriving at this Airbnb on Gazebo Pond Lane in Tampa, Florida on June 22nd of 2024?
It does.
What time does he arrive?
Approximately 7:57, 5 minutes after the first 3 defendants arrive.
And do you ever see Davian Murphy enter into this front door?
No.
What about Rashad Murphy
No.
on June 22nd of 2024?
No.
What about Sean Gathright?
No.
And that video that we just saw where we show a back door that you have, how far do you have to walk around to get to that back door and through that gate?
It's approximately a 50 feet walk from the front door.
And is there video footage that is collected from this Ring camera from June 23rd, 2024, after the homicide had occurred?
Yes.
Is this from the following day after the homicides occurred?
Yes, 2:09 p.m. on June 23rd.
And who's being depicted now on this Ring camera?
Isaiah Chance briefly stepped out.
And what time is it now on June 23rd of 2024?
2:58 p.m.
And what else is of note in this particular shot?
Isaiah Chance walks up to, at this point in the investigation, an unrecognized vehicle.
What do we see now?
Defendant Alicia Andrews walking out.
What's she carrying?
Bags?
Day before, did you see anyone load bags into this Airbnb?
No.
Who do we see there?
Davion Murphy?
Ever see him enter the Airbnb on June 22nd of 2024?
No.
Is that another photo of him entering?
Correct.
Do you know where he got the stuff that he was carrying to that vehicle that's placed in the front of the camera?
No.
Is the direction of where he's coming from lead to eventually the back door of this Airbnb?
Correct.
Is there another individual that we just saw on this Airbnb camera?
Yes, Sean Gaethright.
And again, on June 23rd of 2024?
Correct.
Do we have any video footage of showing how he got into this Airbnb?
No, we do not.
What are we seeing here?
This is co-defendant Sean Gaethright. coming back to the door and apparently talking to someone, giving him the code to the door.
Okay, and is that vehicle no longer there?
Yeah, yes, the vehicle SUV is gone now.
Do you see any black Chevy Impala in this video?
No.
And again, what direction is he walking in?
Towards the rear door.
Who's the only defendant that is not shown in this Airbnb video?
Defendant Rashad Murphy,
What's his nickname again?
Ghost 187.
Now, I want to ask you about that vehicle that is pulled up where you can see that they're loading bags into that vehicle. During the course of your investigation, did you determine what that vehicle was?
Yes, it was an Uber.
Okay. And did you do research to locate which Uber came to that address at 3703 Gazebo Lane?
Yeah, I confirmed the exact Uber.